Well. I bring more good news, I guess if you want to consider it good news. Some of you may not recognize who this guy is because he looks a little bit different than the last time we saw him, which was a complete and utter filth. And I think he had his hair cut too, because I believe he had longer hair the last time we saw him. But this guy's name is Michael Alex Ramos. He was the one person who probably stood out the most out of all those white supremacists at that riot, as far as the ones who were on that particular side in Charlottesville last year. And he's also the person I did a video on that caused me to get my first strike on my original channel around that same time when I had did a video about him then. But anyway, update. Michael Alex Ramos, like that guy Jacob, whatever his two last names are, who I did a video about yesterday, has also been found guilty in the beating of Deandre Harris. It seems like Deandre Harris is probably one of the luckiest black men alive right now. This guy was facing charges that could have sent him to jail for a long time, but due to lack of evidence to bring him up on said charges, they ended up dropping them against him. And if he does have any charges against him, it's not enough to send him to prison. But it seems to me all the people that are involved with his beating are getting these sentences. But it says this guy, Alex Michael Ramos, has been found guilty of malicious wounding in Charlottesville parking garage beating of Deandre Harris. It says Ramos, who now faces 5 to 20 years in prison, was one of several men who were identified thanks to social media during the Unite the Right rally. And they put Unite the Right in quotations, which I think is probably the best thing to do. That took place in the college town. Let's see. It says Ramos, Daniel Patrick Borton, Tyler Watkins Davis, and Jacob Scott Goodwin, that's the one I talked about, are just four of a group of men that have been charged in the attack so far. This Goodwin was found guilty. I already talked about him. It says his sentencing comes this summer, so 9 times out of 10, when I find out his actual sentence, I'll bring an update for you about that. It says Ramos, like the punk he is, did not take the stand in his own defense, and his defense attorney, Jay Joyce, did not call any witnesses, but admitted that Ramos did hit Harris in the head. And that's probably what led to Deandre Harris getting that nasty gash on the side of his head. It says in August, Ramos posted a YouTube video stating that he can't be racist because he's Puerto Rican. That's the video that I did when I had pretty much the one that had got that first strike on when I had to create my first new channel while the old one was still pretty much active, but I couldn't live stream from it. He says, I need to say some shit about the UTR, and I need to say some shit about racism, because I'm not fucking racist, I'm Spanish. He said on a Facebook Live video, I'm Puerto Rican. Yeah, there are some Puerto Rican racist people out there, but I'm not one of them, and I need people to know that shit. Well, we all know that he was lying through his goddamn teeth. It says, up next on the white supremacist jail time is Right Game. Borton's trial is set to begin on June 5th and Davis's on July 16th. So it's crazy. All 4 of these men who was involved with the beating of this one black man all are about to face jail time. This has to be like a rarity right here. This has to be like some new phenomenon. But the reason why I'm not taking this lightly is because it most likely won't happen again. Or if it does, it most likely won't happen anytime soon. I mean, when's the last time you seen them pass out jail sentences to white supremacists for the wrongdoing that they did to a black individual? The only good thing that really I can say for this as far as Deandre Harris goes, besides the fact that he made it out of that alive, is the fact that he is alive to actually see, I guess you can say, justice be served in his favor. However, I'm still a little weary because I want to know what sentences they're going to get. Like, how much jail time are they going to get? Because the other guy, they say he's going to get 10 years, but it's a possibility that it can get lowered. This guy, they're saying, is going to get 5 to 20, but they can give him the minimum of 5 years and not the full 20. Or anything higher in between that. This guy doesn't deserve anything less than 20, in my honest opinion. Because he could have caused Deandre Harris to get serious brain damage. They said he hit him in the head. most likely with some kind of a weapon. But that's the update I have for you right now on this particular story right here. Y'all let me know what you think down in the comments. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll talk to you in the next one.